It's why we are taking time this morning to help you better protect yourself online. Chris Freedman is the CEO of a cybersecurity company, OnDefend, and is joining us this morning. Good morning. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.
How are you?
Oh, this is a terrible thing to happen to anyone, and particularly businesses. Would you explain what a phishing scam is in case our viewers are not familiar?
Well, absolutely. And over 85% of all cyber attacks begin with a phishing scam, typically done through email, where they're impersonating somebody you work with, a vendor, or a brand that you know, and they're trying to harvest your credentials or enact some type of cyber scam, like a fraudulent financial scam and so forth.
And how do these scammers use this information? Because sometimes I feel that that maybe more people are not as careful to protect, you know, their social security numbers and their names and things that they think, oh, well, no one can really use that information. It's not like I'm giving out my banking information.
Well, often what they're doing is they're harvesting your credentials, right? They're impersonating your bank or your credit card or a healthcare system. Once they gather your credentials, they have access to that information. And at that point, they try to impersonate you, defraud you, defraud others, or steal your identity.
And it's incredible how convincing they are, because these phishing, these emails, as you mentioned, it's hard to tell that they're fake.
They're professionals, right? I mean, this is their full-time job. You have to remember, these cyber organizations, they're a huge industry. They're actually, as far as an economy, the third largest economy in the world, right behind the United States and China. And they're not just impersonating and trying to attack brands. They're trying to attack you. They're trying to attack me and small businesses.
I wanted to talk about businesses, too, because as you mentioned, the statistics are pretty stunning. So the United States holds the title for the highest cost of a data breach, and you know this, more than $5 million. The average cost of a ransomware recovery is nearly $2 million. For these companies, sometimes they're not even very large, but could you explain how these hackers essentially get in and take their entire system hostage?
Well, absolutely. They get in through phishing attacks, through email, and they also go through phishing, as was shown with the MGM attack, where they trick someone to give credentials. Once they're in, they dwell, they look for other access, and once they have enough access, they enact ransomware. They encrypt everything and ask for a ransom.
So are there some things that people, individuals, and also businesses can do, to prevent something like this from happening?
Well, first of all, employees, they need to be aware. This is Cyber Awareness Month, right? So be vigilant, have a defensive posture when acting online and through email and phone. Passwords, 15 characters. Numbers, symbols, letters, and don't use the same password everywhere. Multi-factor authentication when you're logging in, out of band to your phone to make sure it's you.
15 characters.
At least 15. There's password managers that will do it for you. Yeah.
Okay, at least 15 now. And the password managers are a good idea.
They're a great idea. They make it easy. They submit the passwords for you. It's all automated. It's wonderful.
Can you explain what your business then does to help? Is it mostly just businesses, individuals as well?
So we actually hack into companies. So we are ethical hackers. We actually let you know where the vulnerabilities are before the real attack begins, and we do that globally.
Wow, incredible. For the viewer at home who's sitting at home and maybe they're a small business owner and say, this will never happen to me. I don't have to worry about this. I sign up for some kind of, software that protects my system. What do you say to them? Your message.
It can happen to anybody. Human error. It just takes 1 second for them to get access to your systems, impersonate you, steal your identity, and essentially turn your life upside down. So you have to be vigilant.
And I just cannot remind, because I can't tell you how many times I hear from, unfortunately, so many viewers through our I-team who have fallen victim to this. It's very, very convincing. You think that you won't do it, that you're too smart, but it happens all the time.
This is their full-time job. So
and they're really good at it.
Really good at it.
Chris, thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.